These days, men talk too fast, they show too much. They live like open books, cheap ones you can read in a single glance. But now and then, you'll see a different kind of man, the kind who walks into a room without saying a word, yet somehow everyone feels him. He doesn't raise his voice. He doesn't need attention. He doesn't explain where he's been or what he's thinking. He simply exists with a quiet certainty, the kind that makes people straighten their posture and forces the room to slow down. That presence, calm, unreadable, disciplined, is rare in today's world. Women lean in without realizing it. Men get uneasy and don't understand why. And the truth is simple. A man who reveals nothing is the man everyone wants to understand. But why does that kind of aura hit so hard now? Why do modern women find that mysterious silence more attractive than loud confidence? In this video, we're going to break down the psychology behind that dark, magnetic presence, the kind of presence only a few men ever master. Silence is rare today, and that's exactly where mystery begins. Everywhere you look, people are talking, posting, and oversharing as if their lives depended on it. And in the middle of all that noise, a man who doesn't rush to explain himself stands out instantly. Think about it for a second. Most guys talk too much because they're scared of silence. They're afraid someone will misunderstand them, judge them, or, worst of all, not like them. So they ramble, over-explain, and fill every second with words. But a mysterious man moves differently. He's comfortable saying less. He doesn't force conversations. He lets silence sit there and work for him. And that silence does something powerful. It creates scarcity. When you don't give everyone access to your thoughts, when you don't react to everything, when you don't hand out your energy like a free sample, you become valuable. People feel it, especially women. They sense when a man doesn't give himself away easily, and it triggers curiosity. It makes them lean in a little more, pay more attention, and wonder what's going on beneath that calm surface. Because the truth is simple, we always chase the things we can't reach instantly. When you protect your inner world, you create a kind of presence that's impossible to ignore. And whether you realize it or not, that presence makes you more attractive without you even trying. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. Because silence isn't just rare, it also opens the door to a deeper psychological effect most men never use. Let's get into that. Why not knowing is seductive? There's a certain rule of human nature most men never understand, a rule that powerful men have used for centuries. It's called the curiosity loop, and it's the reason why not knowing becomes its own kind of seduction. Here's how it works. When a person doesn't have all the pieces, the mind doesn't rest. It keeps searching, guessing, imagining. It fills the silence with its own stories. A mysterious man understands this without forcing a single word. He doesn't reveal every detail. He doesn't talk about his past. He doesn't explain his every move. He lets the blank stay blank. And suddenly, people start asking themselves the quiet questions. What's going on behind those eyes? What drives him? Why does he look so calm, like he knows something I don't? What's his story? They study the way he walks, the way he pauses, the way he looks around a room. They search for meaning in things he never even said. Because here's the truth, people don't fall for the real you. They fall for the version their imagination creates. And imagination is far more dangerous than reality. That's the true power of mystery. It's not about hiding who you are. It's about letting curiosity work on your behalf, quietly, patiently, relentlessly. You become a puzzle, and people chase puzzles far longer than they chase answers. Now, let's go deeper, because this quiet curiosity doesn't just attract people, it gives you a level of control most men never touch. There's one quality most men overlook, yet it changes everything about how people see you: self-control. And in the world of mystery, self-control isn't just important, it's magnetic. A mysterious man doesn't react the moment something happens. He doesn't jump at every notification. He doesn't rush to reply just to seem polite. And he never feels the need to explain every decision he makes. That calm discipline sends a message louder than words ever could. In psychology, we naturally connect mystery with deeper qualities, things like self-mastery, quiet confidence, intention, and a strong sense of identity. When you move with that level of control, people feel it. You automatically come across as someone who knows who he is and isn't easily shaken. And let's be honest with ourselves for a second, power is attractive. Always has been. Women don't chase the man who's everywhere, doing everything, talking nonstop. They're drawn to the man who carries his presence carefully, like something sharp, something valuable, something you don't get to touch unless he allows it. That's the real aura of self-control. And once you understand this, something even more interesting becomes clear. Because control doesn't just make you attractive, It also makes you unpredictable in a way most men could never pull off. Predictability kills desire. Routine kills excitement. A man who's always the same is easy to read. He becomes background noise. But a mysterious man, he moves differently. He doesn't act like everyone else. He doesn't react the same way, speak the same way, or walk the same way. And his unpredictability, it isn't chaotic. It's deliberate. He shows up when he wants to. He speaks only with purpose. He smiles or stays silent at exactly the right moment. His calm, controlled energy keeps people on edge, waiting, guessing. And that tension? It's magnetic. People notice everything, the pause before he talks, the flicker in his eyes, the way he tilts his head. Every small gesture carries meaning. He makes the moment feel alive without trying. Women feel it instinctively. They don't just notice him, they become drawn into him, pulled toward that quiet, intense energy. Because here's the truth, when presence carries unpredictability and control, it becomes addictive. And once people are addicted to your energy, you're no longer just another man in the room, you're the man they can't forget. Here's the final truth you need to remember, mystery isn't a trick. It's not about playing games, pretending, or hiding who you are. It's about presence, about control, about moving through the world like a man who owns himself, his energy, and his choices. When you master silence, curiosity, self-control, unpredictability, and purposeful speech, you become magnetic in ways most men will never understand. People notice. Women lean in. Men respect you without even realizing why. And here's the most important part. This isn't about seeking attention. It's about earning it without trying. It's about letting the world chase you because you're the prize. Calm, composed, mysterious, untouchable. If you're ready to take that step, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and step into the kind of presence that makes people follow you, because this is only the beginning.